between the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. Two teams here playing for pride as the final week of the NFL season is underway. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position past the 40-yard line.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Michelle. And some room to roam now. To the races down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Sony Michel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down the 16-yard line. But that's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams, but Obviously, in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM, where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
So the loss of a yard, and now 2nd and 11 from the 24-yard line. Back to throw, gone. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the backfield. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing again is gone. It's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. They'll toss this right side to Cam Akers. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88.
Out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
offense out there for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. The play calling, connected really well.
And they'll be taken down, but now they're working across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
7-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler, Julio Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
Johnson on the coverage.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michelle. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
Sony Michelle, the ball carrier.
On the stop was Aaron Donald. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The flags come flying in. The Falcons move early. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
False start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And get that to Michelle, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. That's the
through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Rams 7.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On play action, they'll throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
The Rams Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Fourth down.
Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try.
A 29-yard attempt.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the program trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive first and 10. And they'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
The LA ball
Give
carrier.
credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7. Goff. That's taken in by Duvernay. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Los Angeles.
Just beating the play clock is gone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Intercepted.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Out of the gun now on third down.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on fourth down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
It's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got a star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
It's a good one now. It's a good one.
Julio Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score Falcons 24, Rams 7. Michael Badgley.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground, it's Thomas. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. It's gone. We'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up
a good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. A play fake as they set up to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenge in your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this one. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
The pass thrown away and incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and the staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will it just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the 1st quarter here on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. There's Goff. He'll get this one to Cobb complete. Then he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Down.
From the gun, here's Goff. Open man is Duvernay. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Henderson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Michelle. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Michelle on the carry.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. To throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Deep in his own territory, close up the football. This is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon team.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Badgley on for the extra point. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This is Thomas. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Goff on 3rd down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. The 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to play to win the game. Yet at the same time, so not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
45-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw here. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back now in Atlanta. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now back to throw. The slant to Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Michelle. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 27. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Sanders. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
It's 4th down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Badgley's kick is good. And that will make the lead now 26. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Third and 2. Gone. Throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down. Out of the gun. Gone. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, LA. Tyler Higbee. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
For the extra point.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything. But you're more than that, he goes tight end to try and barrel.
Yeah, and he's like having another wide receiver out there sometimes, right?
Exactly right, because they're such a matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one we just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. Looks like he'll throw here. It's out to his running back, Michel. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
The 35-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop the throw. And in heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. The 20. And it's an interception return for the Rams touchdown.
Sam Sloman.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
The extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Buying time to his left. Knocked away. It's incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. 3rd down here. From the gun, they run with Michel. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13.
Michel, the ball carrier.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The Falcons send out their punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Now gone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
First and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He finds a man with a crossing route. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
Today's final score, Falcons.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Atlanta, the win won't get them to 500, but they will finish on a high note at 7-9. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they wanted desperately to finish at 500, but that won't happen, as it'll be a 7-9 season in the end. And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit